It is 10:05, the 6th of November, 2025. And in 30 minutes, I'm going on a call that will either make or break me, I guess. So I've always been kind of stubborn getting mentors and, investing into my, education and skill set. But I've decided to make that decision, and I really hope the call goes well, because I'd be so disappointed in myself if I didn't go ahead with it, because, I've always had that part of me that has kind of resisted doing this stuff. And I guess everyone's kind of the same, but what has kind of prevented me from getting a mentor and help, like investing like a lot of money into that stuff, is limiting beliefs, of course. Like, what if this works? What if it, what if I like not make money, or what if I like lose everything? But also my environment has really affected me, like living in a small town, like not having parents that lack context. That's why I don't really tell anyone about what I'm doing, because I just don't like it. Like, I don't like the energy people give. Like, I don't really have anyone to tell about this stuff besides people online. So yeah, that's kind of what prevented me from getting like extra help, is like people with less context telling me that, oh, this is not going to work out, you shouldn't do this. So it's been like a battle against myself, and I'm really wanting to go ahead with this call. I really want to make sure that my clients are getting the best experience in fitness coaching, and that's what I'm doing. Like, I'm going on a call with a team. So I turned 18 a couple of days ago, and I should be studying for my biology exam right now, which is tomorrow, which I got to get a good ATAR score. But honestly, I'm locked in on my business. I've been since the last few months of 2025, and there's no turning back now. Okay, once you go in, there's no turning back. Guys, 5 minutes left till we go on the call. It's actually crazy, because I remember when, I think it was last year, I was trying to do this, and my mum wouldn't let me get a Stripe account so people could make payments. So it's actually crazy how far I've come, because I remember like texting like a guy I know, and I was like, bro, how do you set up a Stripe account? He's like, oh, just get your brother to do it. I'm like, no, he wouldn't do it either. I got past that roadblock. It took me a long time though to even set up a Stripe account, because I'm not in an environment that kind of understands,
Where in the world are you based out of?
Literally in the middle of nowhere in Australia. It's a small town called Nhulunbuy first, and I did want to get a mentor because I felt like I wanted to figure it all out on my own and like try for myself at least, like, because I don't know, it's better to like see what works and go through the failure to like, I don't know, it's just a better experience. But then like I've got all the foundations set out, but I feel like it's not professional enough for me. Like, I feel like there's stuff missing and it could be so much better. And if I had a mentor, like, I'd be able to like not skip the steps and make it better. Since like March, I started like doing it all by myself. Well, I can definitely do it on my own, but I feel like I'd rather speed things up really quickly, because like I know I'm capable, but I just like also need that guidance and like a community around me, because like I live in a like town that like, I don't know, like even in Australia, like not many people are really ambitious, like even where I live, and it's really hard to like push myself. So I need to also have people who are kind of like me to help push me. So I decided now is the time, because I don't want to wait any longer. And I've always like reached out to like my friends, like, or people who also do fitness coaching. They're like, oh, get a mentor. I'm like, but I want to do it on my own. They're like, no, if you want fast results, just get a mentor. Because Australia has restrictions, like they had teen accounts, and I've only recently turned 18. That's affected people being able to message me. So it's unreliable at the moment. Like I can't really give you like a accurate answer, because I haven't been able to test it properly, because I don't even know if my DMs are working, because for some people the message option doesn't show up on their page if they're on desktop or something, but sometimes people can see it.
And then You mentioned that you stopped doing the whole online thing. What happened?
Well, I brought on a closer, and he took like two of the calls, and they weren't good at all. Like they were literally like I probably didn't do the I was naive and didn't do enough background research on this dude, and like he went on like 2 hour calls with two people. I'm like, nah, you can't be working for me. Like this is not how you treat people on a call or whatever. And I was talking to a growth operator, and he's like, yeah, nah, you got to get rid of him. So then that just kind of held me back a little bit. So I obviously moved 2 steps back. But yeah, I brought on a closer because I thought, oh yeah, I want to be like everyone else. I want to be like all the other fitness coaches. But I didn't realize like I could be doing that all by myself. Like I can manage 10 clients. I can do the sales calls by myself.
The 12-month partnership is a one-time investment of 7.5k.
Oh, is that 80?
To 11,475 Australian dollars.
This is paying off for all the like the concerts I didn't go to, the alcohol I never bought. Alright.
There's no time to.
Why is there no time?
Because you either make the decision now or not.
Is that how the system you're running?
I do
You
this
either
stuff.
make the payment right now, or you don't have any time to wait.
But like, I do calls like this.
Yeah, I know, but it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, they can wait half an hour to get the money, or they don't get the money.
What do you mean? Like, are
It's
you
like,
wanting to
I
do?
understand the pressurized system, but I don't run like that.
Yeah, but I know that if like,
Well, you ask her. Do you want the money now, or can you wait half an hour?
preferably if I was, I'd want to pay now because then I'd be left with time thinking that I want.
So a few hours have passed by, and right now I'm just studying for my biology exam. Overall, I'm pretty happy with my decision. It doesn't feel like I lost much. Well, because realistically, kids my age are spending money on alcohol, parties, concerts, just wasting all that shit. And over the years, I've never done any of that, like, ever. And even though, you know, obviously I paid $12,000 for this mentorship coaching program, I feel like it's an investment into me becoming better, learning skills, educating myself, and I'm getting something back in return. It's delayed gratification. It's, you know, not necessarily getting a reward right now, but in the long run, it's going to pay off, and you'll get something bigger down the road, you know, in a few months or years' time. I haven't always had the people around me pushing me to go ahead with this stuff, but, you know, my parents are supportive, but again, they're just trying to protect me when, you know, they don't understand exactly what I'm doing because I'm not very transparent due to trying to protect myself and, you know, just protect yourself from the people who might not agree with what you're doing. I really believe if I apply myself, if I don't give up, just stay consistent, I will make something great out of this. And then be able to help people at the same time just makes it even better. What would be even more inspiring is if I make something great out of this, it's proving that you don't need to live in a big city to be doing this. Like, I live in a town with 3,000 people. I don't have all the resources, all the opportunities, or all the mentors in the world. But I'm still somehow finding my way through. And, you know, this can be done through self-education systems, really putting in the hard work and having a lot of discipline. Not being like everyone else, trying to be something different, trying to make a positive change in your community. You know, I've been watching YouTube videos for 3 years. I've been journaling for 3 years. I've been working out for almost that long, always showing up, always respecting myself, delaying my gratification, not hooking up with people, not partying, not like, I can say all this, but like, it's not to put down the people that do this stuff. It's just to say, like, I'm doing this for myself at the end of the day. Like, who else am I doing it for? I want this to be a sign for you guys as well that I'm literally the exact same as you. Like, we got to make risk in life. We got to make those hard decisions. And I'm young, okay? I'm literally still doing exams and I'm trying to make it work. I'm still trying to figure it out. And I really hope I can be an inspiration for some of you guys who, even if you're like wanting to improve your, just start small, even if you're wanting to improve your physique, you can make it happen. Distance doesn't define your potential. You really just got to apply yourself and get the help you need. Reach out to people who have more experience. Reach out to coaches if you need to. Getting help is good. It doesn't mean you're lost or you're broken. It means you are stepping up for yourself. You respect yourself that much that you are willing to do whatever it takes to keep improving, to take yourself to that next level. It is crazy to me how so many people don't even want to invest into themselves, into their education, into learning skill sets, and they'd rather spend that money on degenerate shit that is going to lead them to a negative life trajectory and just have such a negative impact on themselves. That money, a degenerate person would spend that money on alcohol, vapes, just random shit. But yeah, all right, I'm gonna go study for a bit. Guys, I probably look like a mess right now. Please ignore my situation. I've been studying for hours, but this month, October and November, well, November's literally only just started, but what the fuck is happening? What the fuck is happening to me, for me, whatever? Okay, it's all part of God's plan, I know that, but it's just crazy that it's all in November and October. Something's happening. Don't mind me sitting on the ground, but you can see all my study and all this shit I have to memorize. All of this, right? It's just a crazy, like, this exam is in like 7 hours. 7 hours and I'm still awake because, to be honest, I don't study. I don't really like studying. I just rely on fluid reasoning. But back to what the fuck is happening. I feel like I'm beginning to reap the rewards of my hard work. Slightly. I'm not going to get too excited and too hopeful, but a lot of blessings are happening this month, like a lot for me. I'm probably going to announce it publicly or whatever, but in the previous, like, I briefly mentioned that I got nominated for an Olympic power change program where like up to 10,000 kids, coaches in Australia get nominated. Like, one person in your school gets nominated. I'm from the middle of fucking nowhere. Right? I got nominated because obviously, like, I'm a coach. I impact my community. And we had to make a minute video. All of us who got nominated, all us amazing coaches around Australia. And we submit the 1 minute video. And 25 Olympians are on a paddle flicking through those thousands and thousands of videos. And my train of thought was just like, they don't give a fuck who I am. I'm going to have to hook them right away because I know I'm making like a big change in my community. I can't say, oh, my name is Jade, look at this video. No, you got to hook them. And I spent so long on that video and it had to be a minute. You had to make sure you're meeting every criteria that was for the video, like showing leadership, using sport as a vehicle to improve your health, like showing Olympic values and all that. So yeah, I did that. And 25 students out of those tens of thousands of nominations and people who got nominated, 25 students get selected by the 25 Olympians on that panel. Think about that. What are the odds of me getting selected for that, right? Minimal percentage, okay. Like, come on. Jade, out of all these other kids at like schools in Sydney, like, come on, do I stand a chance against them? They've got all the better camera quality than me. I'm just sitting out in the bush. Like, come on, let's be for real. And, okay, now, like, just like last week, I got a call from my coach that, you know, I do athletics and she's my coach. Jade, can you please come to my office and meet me there? I'm like, oh yeah, I made some shit up. I was like, oh, is it for this? She's like, no. Like, I dead ass thought I was in trouble. I was like, what the fuck? I was shitting myself. I was in the car. I was like sweating a little bit. I walked up. I was like, yeah, what's up? She was on the phone while I was just sitting there waiting for her. So of course the tension was just, I just felt like, well, what? Why are you making me wait even longer? Like, she was just on the phone, and then I heard my name. I was like, oh, come on. Why are you talking about me? Then she got off the phone and she was like, just stared at me. You've been accepted into the Olympic Changemaker program. I was like, no fucking way. She got off and hugged me. It was just like a crazy, like, we were just sitting there for a moment just thinking how fucking crazy that was. Like, it's the importance of, you know, for me, right? It's so fucking easy. It's not easy. It's not easy at all, but it's so easy to be better than the average. It's so easy to stand out nowadays. Like, you got to put in a fuck ton of work, a fuck ton of discipline. Of course, like, I work hard every single day. There's not a day where I have a day off. On the weekends, I'm working. But it just goes to show that, bro, it doesn't matter the resources you have, where you come from, your age, your gender, or none of that shit. You just got to put in the reps and you can get recognized one day. It's delayed gratification. One day it will pay off. It's just a blessing. Like, honestly, I was just reading my journal. Apologies for being on the ground, but I was just reading my journal from last year and I was like, man, there's ups and downs, ups and freaking downs. And journaling is such a great way to just see the transformation you're having that metrics cannot show. Literally this year, last November, I wrote, I hate everything. I am so stressed. I feel lost. I am tired. I feel like everyone is fake and I can't trust anyone besides God. I feel like people secretly envy me and wish bad upon me. I feel like everyone doubts me and doesn't believe I'll be successful. But yeah, and I also said, like, I want to quit my 9-to-5 job. I want to do better for myself. I want to become better. I want to start my own business. And obviously, you know, I said all this shit, but like, anyone could say all this. But the thing that makes it happen is action behind it and execution. Like, you can say all this stuff, but your goals need speed and action. Right? And I was just like, it's just a crazy month. It's just been like a blessing, but it's just like, it's making me stop and slow down and think, like, you're getting somewhere. You need to stay consistent. You need to have that tenacity in you. And just keep reminding yourself of the small wins. What else could I be talking about? And, like, obviously making this risk today, I feel like it's very important because it can also open up more opportunities for me. Yeah, a lot has just been happening in November, like exams, my birthday. I'm also traveling again for youth groups. I'm going away to Vietnam, just so much. And it's just testing me a lot, but it's also, like, you know, giving me a reward at the same time. Definitely, if you're working towards something, never give up. You know, it's going to feel lonely at times. You're going to feel like it's boring, like repetitive, doing it every day, but it's truly, you'll get somewhere. Like, you've got to make sure you're taking those opportunities and really stepping out of your comfort zone. Anyways, bro, I got to go do this exam. I got to go to bed. I got to prepare for this. I'll keep you updated. And also, not to mention, I've been slacking off on my journaling lately. Like, I haven't been able to keep up. Like, the last time I journaled was the 25th of October, where I fired my closer. Okay, that's another story I'll get to. But it's not that he's a bad person. It's just like, you know, as a business person, you need to learn these things. Like, you need to take it slow, step by step. Okay, yeah, and now I got to journal about everything that's freaking happened in that span of time. It's crazy. I've just been like non-stop. Like I don't have time. Oh, I do have time, but don't have time for fucking around. That's for sure. Anyways, bye again.